And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast.
Well, good Wednesday morning, everyone. It's a chilly start to the day, but not as cold as it could be. That's thanks to this cloud cover that we're seeing out there this morning. You may notice as you're starting your day, if you start it early enough, you'll see a little bit of cloud cover out there. That's insulating us a little bit, keeping some of that heat from escaping, but it is still cooler than what we have been seeing so far this season. Looking at your temperature trend, where we got up into the low 80s yesterday, you can see when those temperatures really started to drop off. We're down in the mid-40s as we start out this morning. Like I said, certainly more brisk than what we have been used to, but not quite as cool as we originally thought. I don't think we're going to be hitting freezing this morning here in Amarillo. At last check, this is just before the 5 o'clock hour, looking at 46 here in Amarillo. You're looking at generally 40s across the south with low 30s. We've already seen a few places such as Eva, Oklahoma, getting down around that freezing mark, and we'll likely see a few more places drop down and hit 32 degrees before the start of the day today. So we still have some freeze warnings out there in effect. Here in Amarillo, I think if that cloud cover does clear, we might drop down to about 36 degrees. We'll see just generally 30s around much of the region this morning. So like I said, a little bit brisk out there. Might be wanting that jacket. Those early afternoon temperatures looking to be in the upper 40s, and then we're going to see mid-60s for your daytime highs today. So we are looking to be below average for the first time in quite some time. As we'll see 65, you'll see just generally mid-60s around much of the region. Pretty uniform in temperatures around the area. Winds are going to quickly turn out of the south-southeast as we go throughout the day, turning southwesterly eventually. You will notice it does start to get a little bit breezy out there. You'll see our northern counties seeing 20 plus, while we're still seeing about 5 to 15 miles an hour. This is all ahead of our Thursday, where unfortunately it is looking to be windier. And while there is good reason for that, it's not going to be windy for the sake of being windy. It's part of our next weather maker, which is winds and then some rain eventually. We're just going to have to go through those winds first. Let's take a look at your upper level setup. This is where we're at right now. Of course, our pattern is quickly changing. This low pressure system is going to dip down, and before it kind of separates from the jet stream, you're going to see these winds that get kind of swept up out of the southwest. Now, there is a chance that because of this low pressure system, we could see a little Gulf moisture get pulled up in with it. That might boost our dew points a little bit. That's going to be a key part of the forecast, but we're going to see pretty windy conditions for Thursday and Friday. But then that low pressure system looks to detach from the jet stream, and when that does happen, that's when we start to see rain chances coming back into the forecast. Now, there's a couple different things it could do. It's really all going to depend on the placement of that low pressure system. The closer it is to us, the more of the area that we'll see rain chances. We're going to see just generally on and off rain chances with cloudy weather as we go on into the weekend. But right now it looks like some models are hinting at the possibility of that low kind of pushing off further to the west. And if that does happen, our western counties are going to be higher favored. Some of you off towards the east may get left out of some of those more promising rain chances. So we're going to have to wait and see. But right now, looking at your next 5 days of rain chances, you'll kind of see that reflected here. You'll see as we go into your Friday, we start to see scattered showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder going into Saturday and Sunday, possibly some very high rain totals in some of the heavier parts of the region. But you'll see right now, it does leave out that eastern side of the area on each particular outcome for each day. So like I said, something we're really going to have to monitor, but still measurable rainfall will certainly be possible across the next 7 days, as you'll see right there, generally favoring the west-northwest, where upwards of 3 to 4 inches could be possible at the highest end of the spectrum. Here in Amarillo, we're looking at somewhere around maybe 1 inch to 2 inches could be possible there by the end of the next 7-day span. So cool weather today, pretty nice, a little bit breezy, windy conditions for your Thursday. Like I said, we start to see scattered rain shower chances and cloudier weather starting on Friday, lasting through Sunday, and then things start to clear out as you head on into your Monday and early parts of next week.